I think we got Reagon coming up next. Yeah, I think we're on Reagon, Lou. Reagon.
He's fought before. His very first fight was fucking lovely as
Regan's
well.
a good fighter. I've sparred with Reagon many times, and Reagon can put up a fight. I'm a fighter that fights, I think, 2 weight classes above Reagon, but Reagon can still put up a fight with any man, and here he is. And this is what you're about to see. He was meant to be kickboxing. He's going to put on a show for you, I can tell you that now. Let's go, son.
Got the Meritor shorts on.
It is. We got the Meritor representing, and obviously Mike Irwin put the show on tonight. It's been a really good show so far, hasn't it?
Very good show, mate.
From Meritor Fitness Club down in Clyde there. I think there's going to be many more to follow next year. We've got a definite 3 shows coming up next year, and there's going to be a lot more fighters ready to fight on these shows, and it's going to be good. I think moving into the MMA scene.
Well, he's had one MMA fight before.
Well, I think Mike on his shows.
Next
sorry,
year,
yeah. No.
Yeah.
Regan's had an MMA fight, yeah.
The turnout for this boxing, honestly.
No, it's been good.
MMA, possibly even bigger.
But no, there's definitely going to be more boxing shows next year, and there's going to be MMA from what I'm aware. And that's what we're looking at moving into as North Wales Fight Academy. We want to be an MMA team.
See, both of these fighters seem like they've had experience before.
Yes, they do. Both feel like they know that. No! Regan's fought this fighter before, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is a rematch.
No, I don't think it is, mate.
Did he change?
I think so. Because I seen Regan's first fight, definitely wasn't him.
It was meant to be Regan said this was meant to be a rematch. So, unless the opponent's been changed, this is a rematch.
Regan's second fight, MMA, was against someone from MMA Academy, I think, in Liverpool.
No, I think the fight got changed, yeah. He was meant to fight Thai, or he was meant to fight kickboxing in a rematch,
yeah.
But he obviously pulled out, and that's what speaks a lot for Regan's ability, and now that's why we're having this man stepped in, obviously late notice, so respect to him for stepping in, and he's come in and he's put on a show so far. He's
Regan's pressured as well. I've seen Regan fight before. He puts on a lot of pressure.
And it's good. Both fighters have landed. Both fighters are defended. It is difficult for Regan, as we're both kickboxers, Thai fighters. It's hard just using your hands when you don't have that leg. You want to use those legs, don't you?
Oh, 100%. I've never been in this situation before where I've had to fight boxing. But I can only imagine it's hard.
Exactly.
Sparring boxing, it's
difficult.
It is difficult.
Yeah. You just don't feel like there's as many openings as when you can use those legs as well. Especially in time, you can use those elbows, those knees, everything. There's so much more to play with when you just set down to one.
The body shot there.
It's a nice slip. Regan was just out of range. He knew the range. I think Regan's slightly smaller than his opponent, but his opponent isn't really using that range. That's a nice right hand. 2 right hands to the body, and Regan comes through. Regan throwing with the overhand there.
Power in them shots.
Yeah, that one landed behind the guard. He's tightening it close. He wants to get into that tight clinch, but we're not allowed here tonight. That's a good 1-2 from Regan. It's a nice slip. It's a nice
showboating from Regan.
Nice slip. He knew it. It's a good round from Regan. It's definitely a round from Regan. You can't really say anything different. Yeah, it's been a good fight so far, Lou.
No, there.
Good few rounds. And here we go, second round. Yeah, they both come in very strong, both on that front foot. Reagan's been slightly pushed back to the back, but he's come back to the middle now. I think they're both clearly strong fighters. Wouldn't you agree?
Honestly, you can tell. I don't know much about his opponent, but you can tell he's had experience with this before. So in a couple of the last fights were quite sloppy. You can tell.
Yes.
Who's new to it and who's not. Reagan's
I don't know. I felt something out of his opponent's body language there. I don't know.
He's getting sloppier as the fight goes on.
That overhand right had no power and was sloppy. That's a good right hand from Reagon.
You should work the body.
Yes, body now. That's a good. It's in and out. But body now. Regan's a very strong man. He can take punches off anybody. He won't stop. Regan won't give up.
His mentality, it is good.
It is.
He's strong-minded. Showboating from
He is.
Even training, he showboats as well. He
does. I've had many rounds with him myself, and Regan's a hard opponent. I've fought many heavyweights, and Regan will put up a fight like a heavyweight. And
gives me a Nate Diaz vibe.
Yeah, 100%. That's his mentality. He's a strong man. He's a strong fighter, and he's got the ability. It's a shame he can't use his kicks tonight because they're lethal.
I feel like if this was a kickboxing bout,
it'd be done.
It'd be done.
It would 100%.
Very early.
100%. It's a nice overhand. We've seen many overhands landed tonight.
His opponent's taking them now.
He is. He is like respect to both fighters. None of them seem phased by any of the punches that have been landed at all tonight, and it's an interesting one. We're going to see this third round now. It's going to be interesting. I feel like this fight's probably going to go to the decision. I don't know about you.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't see a
stoppage. But you don't know. You do not know.
That's like the love of the game, mate. You don't know what's going to happen. There could always be a stoppage. But in my opinion, I feel like we're going to see a decision on this fight.
Watching the replay, I was like, good fight from Reagan.
Oh, we got a replay. I haven't seen any of these replays. But yeah, you can see a good onslaught from Reagan there. That's a nice uppercut body shot.
He times his strikes very well, Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan is clearly a smaller fighter, but we haven't seen the opponent throw too many straights. His opponent needs to be throwing those straights, keeping it on that jab, and that's how he beats Reagan. Like, he works in from his range and doesn't let Reagan get inside like he's been doing.
I think he's a bit shook of how explosive he is.
Yes, I would agree with you.
Coming and fighting when most of the crowd's rooting for
yes, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Going to an away show where everyone's booing you, everyone's cheering for your opponent.
Someone got booed before.
It is a difficult one. It is difficult. But he's still putting on a performance. He just needs to keep his calm. They both do. They're both putting on a good show. But Reagan is clearly landing the more power shots here. But he just needs to be careful with those onslaughts like that, because that's where he can get returned on. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to keep jabbing. But his chin goes up. The Fleetwood boy, his chin, he likes to put his chin up. And that's where if Reagan puts a shot in underneath. See that? Look how high his chin is. That's a nice overhand from Reagan, that.
The pressure.
And they showboating from Reagan again.
The showboating,
that's a nice slip from Reagan there. Good work. Nice body shot from the Fleetwood man. Nice body shot again. He's working that body well now.
See, when he goes high, his shots are very sloppy.
Yes. Like that. That's just a very sloppy right.
He needs to keep that guard up, chin down.
This man needs to use his straights. That's lovely from Reagan. There's a lot of power in that. Even though it's through the guard, he's still feeling that power. He's gone. And he's gone.
And he's thrown in the towel.
The towel's gone. And that's another win for North Wales Fight Academy. And it's perfect. The score is perfect so far tonight. It's like
not one loss. It's a very good night for North Wales Fight Academy.
That's a lovely performance there from Reagan. The power clearly showed in that third round. It was obvious. it's a shame the Fleetwood man wasn't fighting badly.
He started off.
He
He
did.
started off like he was in it.
Yeah, man. He started off well, but it was like he didn't use Reagon. Good work.
Iron Man.
I think the Fleetwood boy didn't use his strength properly. Like he was slightly taller. He's clearly got the range, but he didn't use those
He
straight
let
shots.
Reagon get in, and
He did, and that it was clearly every time he let Reagon get in, he knew Regan's power. Regan's not losing that fight when you make a fight like that.
no.
If you want to beat him, you need to outbox him, and that's not what we've shown here tonight. Like he should have known. A man coming in from an MMA Thai background, he needs to outbox him.
Exactly.
That's
Coming
the
from
only
an
way
MMA
you're winning.
background, you work everything, you know.
Exactly, and that's not what happened. And that's why he lost.
Yeah.
But no fucking disrespect to Reagon. It was a lovely performance. He showed his power. He used everything that he had in his locker perfectly. But it could have been challenged. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
It could have. For improvement, though. I'm pretty
100%.
sure you'll watch this back.
Yeah, everyone's going to be able to watch back their performance tonight and make improvements from what they've done. There's 100% improvements for everyone here tonight.
100%.
Both sides. There's improvements for everyone.
Even your big professional UFC fighters, mate,
100%.
there is always.
Everyone has the ability to look back, and that's what's so good. And we can make changes, and everyone can work. Nice one, bro. All good. But it's been really good so far. I am ashamed that I'm not in the ring myself.
It would have been nice to be in there.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice. We got the last fight coming up now, I think.
The last fight?
Last fight, I'm pretty sure. Second to last fight.
2 more fights.
Who is this then?
As always, raise the roof, ladies and gentlemen. You've been an absolutely incredible night this night in the ring. Brilliant. It's been very proud to be a part of the occasion.